Hi there. We are back in Madagascar and we are on our way to the Ranomafana Rainforest. This is an area in the mountains and it's absolutely beautiful. The only problem was getting there was very treacherous. Windy roads, we were going in and out between not only cars but zebu and people, and it was rather treacherous, kind of like the Mr. Toad's Wild Ride at Disneyland. So it was a little crazy, lots of potholes, something that we have found here in Madagascar a little too often. But once we got to the rainforest, I have to say it was absolutely magnificent. And the first evening, our guide, Njato, and the local guide from the Forest Service here took us to an area for the smallest lemur in the area. It is a mouse lemur, and as you can see, it's very, very small. It's called the short-nosed mouse lemur, and it is, as I said, the smallest of all the lemurs. What our guide did, she smeared banana on the branches of the bush, and that's what attracted the lemurs to the area. The next morning, we were going down to the actual rainforest, the Ranomafana Rainforest, and the parking lot by the main road is about 250 meters above the river that bisects the rainforest. So we had to climb down, and you'll see the stairs. They're stone stairs, and some areas it's just dirt. But the forest itself is absolutely beautiful, very thick, very lush, but it was very steep going down, so not a fun walk. We had to stop several times. It's rocky also, so your footing is not real good. But then you get down to the river, which, as I said, bisects the rainforest, cross the bridge, and then it really gets hairy going up the next side. But that's where the lemurs live, so we had to go and do that. As you can see in one of the videos, Jacqueline is crossing the bridge that bisects the river, and then we started our real trek. Go on, Sabin. Along the way, we see things like butterflies, insects, birds, chameleons. Those are always fun to watch. And we also want to remind you, this area does not have very good Wi-Fi. So you really need to subscribe so that when we actually are able to post, that you will get the notification that a new video is available to watch. We'd like to introduce you to our guide, Sabin. She is a local Malagasy woman, and she has dedicated her life to the forest, the rainforest specifically, and making sure that the lemurs are saved, all the other animals that might be there, and certainly the birds, the chameleons, things like that. But she has definitely a passion for animals like we do. So we hope you enjoy the interview with her.
Hi, this is our guide, Safina, and she's been taking us on a tour of the rainforest of lemurs. I just thought we'd ask her a couple questions. What do you like most about your job?
But my job is a guide, tour guide in the Ranomafana forest. And I miss my job because many tourists for go here, and many animals in this park, and like sifaka, like a golden, and like a lifted gecko too.
What's the hardest thing about your job?
Good.
So everything's good.
Yes.
You like it?
Yes.
Very good.
Yes.
And you've been doing this how long?
Many times.
Many times.
Yes.
And you're only 20 years old.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. We've enjoyed
Thank
it.
you.
Thank you for your help. You've been wonderful for us.
Yes.
Thank you.
Too. Thank you.
And we finally got to the area where we saw lemurs. So we were very excited. One of them is the common brown lemur, and the other one is the Mille Edward sifaka. And we'll let our guide do the narration on that. So we hope you enjoy.
So this is known as Mille Edward sifaka or dancing lemurs. So you can see the baby and the mother and another male. The female is here with the baby and the male is here on the left. You're lucky to see this. It's hard to find sometimes.
Regarde, c'est bon, j'ai la force, je vais pouvoir travailler. Ça va rien? Oui. Tu vois? Il a le dos vachement foncé. Ils sont gros ceux-là?
Mais c'est un bébé derrière, non? Il y a un bébé.
Il est jaune, il est...
This is known as a common brown lemur.
This position, upside down.
And the following day was another day with lemurs. We actually drove to Anya and Ranomafana, where we got to see the ring-tailed lemurs and a couple of chameleons as well. These lemurs do not live in trees, although they spend time in trees, but they actually will live in the caves. And they're just a beautiful, actually the males were pretty large, larger than I've seen before, but we had fun watching them, and we hope you do too. We will certainly have more lemurs to come, so check it out in coming days. Thanks, and have a great day. They're so quick.